Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram. We are working with part-whole relationships with a problem related to TEKS 5.10f. We will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So the Wynn family is creating a budget. We've got a monthly income of $6,100, and they want to have a balanced budget. So that means that we think of a balance, right? And both sides are equal. That means the two sides, income and expenses, are both going to equal, right? So we want this to be exactly equal. So what should we have in the savings category? Notice we have all of these quantities, and then down at the very bottom, savings is blank. Well, let's think of this as a strip diagram, and we can think of this as a part whole. This right here is my total. That's what the 1/2 is. My income is going to be total, 6,100. Then all of these are going to be my parts. These are going to be the expenses. So if we wanted to visualize that, we could draw a part whole, whole lot of parts. So I'm going to draw that down here to give myself plenty of room. All right, so let's draw our parts down here. And I'll just list them here. We're not worried about making them equal sizes. We just want to represent that all of these parts are going to represent that whole of $6,100. 340, I've got 210, and then I've got a blank. So I'm going to simply put a bar down here, and this is going to represent my total. You could have it connected, you can have it disconnected. There's a lot of different ways to represent the total on a part whole strip diagram. So I need to actually find the answer because there's no A, B, C, or D. This would be a text entry on the STAR test. You would have to just type this in. So we're going to have to be really, really sure we know our answer. So how can we solve this? Well, hopefully you see in problems like this, if we can figure out how much the known expenses are, right? These 6 over here on the left. If we could figure out what that is, that's going to help us because then we can turn this basically into a part whole. And that would be pretty easy. So let's figure out how much the known expenses are. And we're going to do it vertically. And we've got 7 different numbers here. So we are going to want to double check our work, especially since there's no A, B, C, or D to choose from. You have to always be sure you know what you're doing if you can't use multiple choices as a quick check to see if your answer's there. So 5 and 5 is going to make 10. I'm looking for 10s here, so that's a 10. 9 and 1 is another 10, so I'm up at 20. And now I've got 28, 29, and then add that 5 is going to get me 34. Looking for 10s. I've got 4 and 3 make 7, add another 3 make 10. 8 and 2 make another 10, that's 20. 29. All right, so 3940 is going to be our subtotal right here. So 3,940. Now, that's not the full total. The full total is 6,100. So what we want to do is we want to subtract the two. We can say, because we now have it as just a traditional part whole, 6,100. Let's take our 3940 and let's subtract. I'm going to make sure we regroup. It's going to be 6. We regroup again. And that's going to be 2160. Now, how do we know for sure? Well, what we could do is we can take that and we can just add it all the way back in. Let's add everything up. So that's 10. And I've got another 10 right here, a 20 right here. And I've got 33. And I've got 39, 40. And I've got a 10. I've got a 20, 24, 27. That's going to be a 31. And there we go. I've got my 6,100. So my answer is 2,160.